So we're in Clovis, California. We just finished installing these fixture pop-up valves. We have, I think, six total. So these just pop in. Manufactured by Fixture. We got these from Amazon, and so those guys, I mean, they're nice for mounting. Just one cone nut on the bottom. It eliminates the pull rod and the lever assembly in the back, and you always have trouble with. So, and then cleaning, of course, you just can unscrew this guy and clean the top out, and then you're good to go. So we have total 6 sinks. I'm going to go through and take a picture of each one because there's only 6 sinks, lavatory sinks in the home. But that's what they look like. The last one I am going to document because that guy was interesting. So pedestal lav, sorry about no lights, great video. Pedestal lav, we had to take off the wall. And of course, when they caulk it, we do our best to, cause the minimum damage to the wall surface, but you can't disassemble the drain. You can maybe get the faucet out, that's about the only thing you can do, but you can't get the drain out, you can't get the trap out. So anyways, we got to demo back everything, they caulk it in, and that's fine. But you have the caulking back off. And so, it pulls back some paint. We try to minimize that by cutting back the caulking first and then getting everything popped apart. So you can see you got a little bit of paint touch up to do, and then you can caulk it back in or leave it. Use a little blue tape on top, matching paint if you want to. There's a little seam that you can see right about there. You could certainly sand that first with just a little paint. And this isn't a waterproof barrier, so it's not like a backsplash you have in a regular bathroom, but you can caulk that. If you're getting a lot of water up in there, you certainly want to contain it with caulking, so we can roll around to the side. We did caulk in the bottom side right here. It's more for movement. It keeps the two surfaces together. Of course, it's solid down tight because you have 2 mounting screws right here. Those are 3/8 heads by like 2-inch long screws. Same screws we use to mount water heaters with. The straps there, and so those are good screws. Those were mounted already. We just pulled them out, took everything apart, and put them back into place. But we do have this caulk back in here, and just let's let that dry. The only movement you will have right now is you could certainly try and pick up on this, and it would separate the caulking. So let that dry. The main thing is downward movement. So we did not touch the pedestal base. We left that in place because they're real fussy to work with. So it's still caulked in place from original construction. Pop-up drain is assembled, faucets back in. Like I say, these are the least of my favorites. This, bidets and urinals, just a lot of work. I will mention that typically these sinks you can mount freestanding with no pedestal in place. These bowls come with a mounting bracket, and so you put big blocking in the wall. You take screws. You got a mounting bracket that kind of sits off the wall at an angle, and it helps support the back of the sink, and then you put these 2 screws in. So you could literally, like a public restroom, you could hang it on the wall, screw it, and you're done. Well, there's no mounting bracket back there, and the reason why is it takes plumbers a long time, and it's very fussy to get those in at the right height and work correctly. So they usually just caulk everything in and they leave it alone. So anyways, that's my only pick about the installation. So it's back in, everything's solid, drain doesn't leak, everything's working. Outside of that, these installations are done.